Sam, how's it feel to be back on this stage, man, doing what you do?
It feels amazing to be back here. You know, each and every time that I have an album, you know, it just feels amazing. You know, to bring fight after fight, big fights is that. You know, one of the things I made it was my business to, when I became a champion, is to have great fights, and this is what I've been doing. You know, a lot of things in my career happen, you know, without my control or whatever, but you know, you have to go through life and only control what you can control, and that's what I've done. That's what I've done, and that's why I'm so happy in my career now, because I've made all the right decisions to put myself in the place to be a happy fighter. So when I'm ready to fight, I can accept all challenges. And the most, you know, blessed thing about this all is that we're co-partnering with people. You know, Todd Reagan working with Al Heyman, PBC. You know, you got Fox working with ESPN and stuff, and this is what it's all about. This is to make the best fight. All the great fighters, all the best fighters, not going to be on the same, you know, platform. They're not going to be in the same stable. So with that being said, with these other networks and promoters and anything that deal with boxing that got something to do with making fights, this is the example that anything is possible, that it can happen. You can have a fight over there, and you can have a fight over here, and everybody can come together on correct terms and give the world what they dying to see is that's the best fights in the world.
So soon as you get your hand raised, does this mean that Joshua got to come see you? Now, we know that other people can work with you because you got that example, like you just said. Right now, it's not a myth; it's a reality.
Right, most definitely. And you know, at this point in time, February 22nd is all about Wilder and Fury. You know, we're not worried about any other outside distraction at this point in time. So we're just keeping it with Wilder.
Deontay, how do you feel this? How do you feel this will add on to your legacy and ultimately the legacy of other great heavyweight title bouts?
Oh, this is going to definitely fit right on in with adding on to the legacy. You know, all the fighters, but you know, I consider Tyson one of the best. You know, in the division, and you know, and it's going to be amazing to be able to knock him out and put him on that resume. You know, like I told him before, our kids is looking up to it. We're doing this for our kids, and man, you know, and like I said, you know, it wouldn't be no other fighter that I would want to have to enjoy this moment with at this moment in time. He accepted the challenge a long time ago, the first time, and now, you know, the second time we're doing it again. So what more could you ask for? And you know, I'm just, like I said, I'm just happy. I'm happy to be in this position right now.
Are you expecting an easier fight?
Speak and believe it, you can receive it. Okay?
Amen.
10 years we have not had a world champion, a world champion like yourself. 10 years of long time without a heavyweight champion. Speak it, believe it, and receive it. So what do you plan to walk away with on that night, February 22nd at the MGM?
You've been champ the last 5 years.
Well, yes, I've been champion the last 5 years, and what I tend to walk away with is VICTORY, you know, the victory, and to wish everyone Black History Month. You know, this is going to be an amazing time for me because it is Black History Month. You know, after this fight, I'm going to make him a Black History trivia question, and it can go as tight as any type of way possible. But this fight means so much to me, and I'm very appreciative to be able to have the opposition that I will be facing come February 22nd.
How's it going to turn to being a Black icon now that you got this format?
Hold on, Kendrick.
Tell us about your trip with the Pope.
The trip with the Pope, it was a humbling experience. It's an amazing experience. You know, it's something that just going to Rome, period. You know, it was something that I knocked off my bucket list. I always wanted to go see the arena, you know, the Coliseum, and it was an amazing feeling. I feel so attached to it because of so many gladiators and warriors have been there and risked their lives and died. And to be around the Pope, to see him interact with people, you can tell he definitely he loved all people. You know,
how big a deal is to be trending towards being an icon?
Hold up for 1 second.
Hold up for 1 second. Okay.
Yeah. What is it truly? How can you be so successful, but at the same time very humble?
It just come through experience. It just come through time. I think we all go through things in life, and once we you know, flush out all the negative garbage that's been building up in our pipes, or you know, and we get rid of all that, you know, it's a lot of things start to form and start to happen, you know. And I've always been an optimistic person. I've always been a happy person, you know, and it just with the success and everything, being able to, you know, take care of all my kids for the rest of their life. You know, it's an amazing feeling. I have love around me every day. You know, this is just not like right here. Like, this is every day of my life when I wake up. And then, you know, I've worked so hard to get in this position, you know, so many years when many times life wasn't like this. You know, I was in a dark place like a lot of us are, unless we're born with a silver spoon in our mouth. You know, so to stay so positive, man, it's in me. I think it's come from being from the South, having you know, the hospitality as well, you know, and like I said, success will make you happy.
Working yourself out of that adversity. You just touched on it, being from the South, having some adversity that you've been. Talk to other people going through some of the same stuff. How do they focus on the goal, keep their eyes on the prize, working themselves through that adversity? Touch on that for us.
Well, you know, first off, you know, focus is one of those things that is you have to train for. It's just like us having boxing skills. Focus is also a skill that you have to develop in yourself, you know. And when you have focus, it allows you to be able to focus on the main things that's in your life that you want to accomplish, that you want to see yourself getting through. But in the steps of that, when I say see yourself, that's a very big important part as well, to actually see. And if you can see, you can believe. Believe is a big key, it's a big element. Like I said before, once you unlock this small word, you unlock the belief, all the magic started happening.
Deontay, how's it feel to be trending towards being an icon in the black community, and with this fight a step closer to being the undisputed champion? You've been talking to me since we've done the last 5-6 years about being the undisputed champion. So you're doing two things at once that people dream of. How's it feel that that's your reality?
I mean, it just let me know that that I'm in the right place at the right time, you know, because all this, I've been saying amazing. Amazing has been my word today, you know, because that's what I've been feeling. Everything has been, you know, top notch. It's been amazing, and I'll never say I can't believe it's happening to me, because you know, I spoke all these things in existence. You know, I lead by example. I don't tell people certain things that I don't follow and by principle in my own life. That's the only way that I can acknowledge you and give you information about. And it's going to be up to you to take what I've instilled or try to give you knowledge about and to apply it to your life, because that's the only way you become wise, if you apply knowledge to life. Age don't bring that, because you can be an old fool as well. And so, you know, to see the kids and have to be so motivating and to be this type of figure, you know, I accept it all. It's a great feeling. And many people are like, oh, you a role model for the community, a role model for people? Yeah, I can be a role model, but it's another agreement with that. On that contract, it says you got to accept me and take me in, embrace me for who I am. I may say some crazy stuff. I may even make up my own words at times. I may do things that people do not just can't believe he said that, okay? But at the end of the day, I'm human. I'm still, I'm on my, I don't walk a straight path. A lot of things may go wrong in my life, but it's going to be up to me to correct it. And I just tell people, you know, to accept me who I am. I am who I am. No one's perfect.
What's it mean to have another title defense in Black History Month? What's it mean to have another title defense in Black History Month?
It means everything. It's everything I always talk about. You know what I mean? You know, I'm big on my people, you know, as everyone should be on theirs. You know, you got to love your own. And that's one of the things that, you know, especially in my race, we miss out on the LOVE, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I love it. I got it tatted on my neck. You know, as long as we love each other and provide love and show each other love, man, it's the key. It's the key to all the everything else that goes on in our life. You know, we hang together, we stick together, and we just love each other, because we're all part of one race, and that's the human race. And when we learn to live and understand that, you know, a lot of other things go smooth, because I don't understand how we can build so many different things. We can almost down there make a car fly, but we cannot handle a situation where we humanly made happen.
That's real.
Okay, guys. Thank you a lot. Appreciate you coming. Blessings. Thank you guys so much. What's up, baby? What's up, man? Yeah, man. Sue's getting better and better, man. Sue's getting better and better.
Everybody here, we have Sean.